Good morning. Yes, hello comrades, it's me, I'm back again. And just so you all know, I've been updating myself on if we don't vote differently in 2026, we need to start getting our history updated. I'm going to start with this book here because I think that'll set the scene, and then I'll go through the different eras and see where I end up. So I'm fully up to date so I can keep my social credit score relatively good. The reason I'm doing that is I don't really fancy eating dirt. Last time I ate dirt was as a kid. Didn't really enjoy it then, can't say I'm going to enjoy it again. So, today comrades, I'm going to talk about David Richards. So, brief summary. I complained about the First Minister, he wrote back and he said that, dear Mr Cook, black is now white and white is now black. I disagreed with that, putting a formal complaint. Yes, Mr Richards is a civil servant. He did a presentation to the academia in Wales, and in that presentation about ethics, because he's the director of ethics, he said that there's only one set of rules and everybody will follow those rules, or something similar to that. He also knows all about the Nolan principles, which he says are really, really important, and everybody has to follow them. Right, okay. So, the Welsh Government and the Complaints Department, which I'm guessing we can call civil servants, they wrote back to me saying that they couldn't disclose anything to me about the investigation because he's covered by GDPR. Now at that point I thought to myself, who else might be covered by GDPR? And who else has had an investigation which has been publicised, and the outcomes have been publicised and they've been named and the media went to town on it, and it were two people. Right, and the people were Natasha Ashgar and Andrew R.T. Davis, both members of the Senedd. Now then, they are famous for saying the word blanket instead of default when they referred to the blanket 20-mile-an-hour limit. Right, now I'm not happy about that because that was my money, your money, spent investigating something so banal it's impossible to get your head around it. But that's what happened. And the good news is, it's now a nice standard for double standards which I can use. So in my reply of the email to the "we can't tell you what's going on, Mr Cook," I have literally told them that it's double standards in one way or another. I'll put the email at the very end so you can stop and pause and everything else. Now, I also then go on to make the point that there must be a policy which stipulates that civil servants are different to everybody else. So I've asked for a copy of that policy as well. Now I've also asked for the name of the person who wrote the email to me, because again there must be someone in this department, because what they now do is they don't give you any names, they just say we're part of. Right, but I pay me money so I need to know what's going on. So what I've also done is, just to mix it up a bit, I've actually copied in all these people in the email. It's not blind copied, everybody can see it. And the reason I've done that is Natasha and Andrew, they basically have the opportunity now to stand up in the chamber or the Senedd or whatever you want to call it and call it out and to say, we're not having double standards here. Why is this bloke not going to be named? Now then, that's their decision, you see, because they've been named. Why would you be okay with that? Yet Mr Richards gets totally different treatment. He's special for some reason. I don't understand why. Given the fact that essentially I would have thought that depending on your position of power within the Welsh Parliament is that you will be in charge of civil servants. Right then, you're going to tell them what to do. But it seems that it is reversed, which sort of goes back to the theory that actually civil servants are running the Welsh Government. And this seems to be proving it at this moment in time. Now I've also copied in all these other people. Again, the reason for that is they now all have a choice. If they're happy with a system in which civil servants are above everybody else, including themselves, then that means that they're part of the issue. So when it comes to voting in 2026, we all need to make sure that we vote everybody out. Because if not, the current system will literally just get worse and worse. Hence me having a recommended reading list already of Chairman Mao and his book. Right then, thank you for watching and tick subscribe, and hope everybody's okay. Catch you on the other side.